welcome to what appears to be the very first day of spring, and in this video we're going to be going through what garden jobs we have for our exotic garden. Before we start, there's been a change in the air. The sun has come out, the overnight temperatures have started to rise, and there are a lot of things growing in the garden. We have the crocus on the front lawn, they've come into bloom. I'm seeing daffodils everywhere, I'm seeing snowdrops everywhere. It just feels so much warmer. Not only that, people are starting to phone me up inquiring about work. So, is spring really here at the beginning of March? It does seem a bit early, and possibly where you are it is too early, but there's work to be done. And you know what? This could mean a change in hat. Flipping heck. I've got lilies to go in. I've got new seeds to come in. These will be done in a different video. But first of all, I need to walk around and just see what's been happening and what work needs to be done, because believe me, there's a shed load, and we need to start getting on with it, especially now we've got a period of dry, warm weather. So with no further ado, let's take the camera off its stand and we'll walk around, show you what's happened and what needs to be done. Come on then. Well, these are last year's trading Ipomia. I can't see these surviving through, so we'll probably kick these out and put something else in there. I know Lorna is thinking about putting begonias in there. Now, this is very interesting. This is the European fan palm, and usually, look at this, usually we get a problem with black or brown spots on here, which is a fungal infection that they get. And now I've heard, oh look, I can't see any of this at all. But I do have a little bit somewhere. Now, the problem with this is, if they are kept too well, as in they're watered regularly, fed regularly, the cells in the leaves, they become quite soft, and the epidermis is quite soft, and that allows infection into the leaf. Now, if you grow these quite hard, as in you don't water so much, you don't feed so much, keep them tough, then the risk of infection reduces dramatically. And as you've just seen, I haven't got any infection on that plant at all. Let me just show you what it looks like, because I have got a little bit on one of the plants. Yeah, see that? In fact, you can see quite a lot on this leaf. So this leaf I will remove. Just a touch on here. I mean, really, is that all I've got? That's fantastic. Oh no, I'm very pleased with that. While I'm here, I've got this Actinidia climber. It just isn't working hard enough, so I'm going to take this out of the box, and I'm going to plant some of the annual tropical climbers that we're growing this year. So, say goodbye. Now, you may have seen some of the issues we've had with these box plants, because we've had the box caterpillar moth attack these several times every year for the past few years now. I don't think there should be anything on it right in a minute, but I'm going to give these a trim so I can shape them up, and that will allow me to see more clearly if we do get an infestation of caterpillars. At least then, if I see them, I can pick them off like a good boy. We've had a lot of moss come through over the winter time, so that will probably need to be pressure sprayed off, you know, save this being a bit of a trip or a slip hazard. And you'll see I've still got some of the winter protection on. Got the banana here, we've got the brugmansia here. Now, I've had a little sneaky look under this, and let me show you, because I'm probably going to take these off now. Look, we've already got beginnings of new growth coming through. So that's great. So these have survived quite well. Under here, though, early days. I think a lot of this stem work is damaged, but hopefully, where we've put a dry mulch at the base, we should get new shoots coming through. If not, I do have a couple of cuttings that I have protected, and hopefully that'll be okay. Now, I've taken the protective cover off this tree fern. I haven't unwrapped it because it might need to go on if there are late frosts. Now, these would normally be fine if there are under some protection, which this one has because there's a tree above it, and also if temperatures don't go below -5. So I've left it open for now. I'm going to check the crown, see if there's any new growth coming through, and I'm moving forwards now with the overnight temperatures being quite mild. I'm going to start watering a bit more, I'm going to start feeding a bit more, but let's have a look, see if there's any new growth coming through just yet. I can't get my hand in there. Hang on, there we go. Oh, yep. Now you do have to be very gentle, but I have felt some of the hard tops of the new fronds as they start to unfurl out of it. So good news, they've survived another year. Now, if you are finding the information in this video useful or perhaps just mildly amusing and you'd like to pass it on, then by all means press the like button. It supports this channel immensely and helps us do what we do. Don't forget, you can also click onto the subscription button. Subscription is absolutely free and you can unsubscribe at any time. It doesn't cost you anything, and if you want to be notified whenever we publish a new video, then all you need to do is click on that notification bell. Anyway, let's continue to find out what old Boilbelt has to say. I left this dichondra out. There's no point sort of like trying to look after it. I can buy new ones in the spring cheap enough, and to be honest with you, the root system probably still viable, and I'll get new shoots. In fact, look, that is still alive. This is a hardy bromeliad fascicularia bicolor. It's thickened up really well this year, but as yet no signs of that colourful red bract. But yeah, maybe this year, yeah, probably not. I'm pleased about this. This is a little rhododendron, a little red one that we bought a couple of years ago, but last year it succumbed to a nasty fungus. We got no flowers on it whatsoever, but hoping this year with these big buds I might get some flowers. It'd be a first. Oh, look there, got agapanthus coming through. I've got sedum coming through. Any bud on that? No, I don't think so. That's a little fuchsia there. That certainly isn't it, that's something else. Underneath the black bamboo, this sorbaria is budding out really strongly now. Aspidera is still looking good, although I want to take that out of the pot, get that planted in the ground. And I think, look, new bud coming through on that hydrangea. And can I just say, these palms, they're starting to get pretty big now. I've got no bud showing through on this giant vine. This is Vitis cognitia, but I don't expect to see anything on this really for at least another month. But I have had one issue with a plant. I've taken the cover off this Agave Americana, but look, something horrible's happened in there. Oh, I'm going to have to wait for this to grow through. I'm hoping that inside there the growing tip is still okay, but oh dear, that's not a great sign. No, I'll find out later. And look, I've got a little hyacinth coming to flower right there. I've got some good buds on my tree peony coming through. This Triachium, this is knackered. I'm going to take that out, throw it away. On the whole, weeds aren't too bad. I will need to keep an eye on plants and seeds coming through from the field there, but on the whole it's not too bad. But that is a job that will need to be done quite soon. And now into March, see the new growth. So you've already got new bud on the roses, so the roses need to be cut down. And typically these are cut down middle to the end of March. In fact, the Victorian gardeners had a saying, which was the third outward facing bud of the third week of the third month. Now, a lot of people now, they do start cutting their roses in around about November in order to keep the plant looking tidy, but then if you do that, you're going to lose the gorgeous red coloured, in most cases you do get other colours, rose hips, which give you that ornamental value throughout the winter and also can act as a food source for your native animals. Oh, if you want me to do a video on my secrets to pruning roses, then just let me know in the comments. I won't tell anybody else. Got these pots from last year. These had the flame lilies in. Let's go and check and see if they've made any movement in the drawer. No, not yet. As soon as you start seeing some new growth points coming on these, then that'll be time to plant them out. It is still a bit early, especially in March, because there's always that risk of late frost. We don't want these hit by the frost. And if you watched our early videos, we've already planted these sweet peas. Now, you can plant them now if you haven't done them already, but ours are already in bud. Let me show you. Well, again, not too bad. Probably need to put a bit of water on those because I've still got a few bits germinating, just coming through now. Oh, and if you haven't done them already, planted up my bare root rows. So we've got bare root stock coming through now. It really is getting to the end of that time, but look, I've got this new bud coming through already, so I'm hoping in the base here got some new roots being established. Now, for the most part, that's pretty much all the work I need to be getting done for now, although I will recommend recharging your slug pups with some smelly beer in order to start taking out the emerging monsters, because they'll be doing some damage soon. In fact, I've already seen some of the emerging tulips with some slug damage on the foliage, so just keep an eye out for that. Slug damage time has arrived. Now you might be ready to do your first lawn cut of the year. Mine doesn't need doing yet, but it always seems to be a bit late compared to other people. But do you know what? If you've got any other timely mulch jobs that you think you should be doing and I haven't mentioned it, then, you know, stick that into the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Right, now, just before you go, if you want to see more content, more behind the scenes stuff, and images that I've taken of some weird freaky plants over the years, then you're in luck, because we've created an Instagram page. So you can find the link in our description. You can find the link on our main page, and if I'm clever enough, I might be able to get a link somewhere up there. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you want to see more YouTube stuff, then check out this video here. That's quite a good one. And if it doesn't float your boat, then another one right there. And enjoy these while I still got the strength, imagination and aptitude to make them. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.